Hello everyone, welcome to my review of the Samsung RB29FSRNDSA fridge freezer. It's A+ rated and uses 272 kilowatt hours per annum. It offers frost-free freshness. I'll just turn around. It's got a temporary home in our utility room. It'll be moved into the kitchen in a week or two when we've moved a few things around. You can see the side is slightly darker than the front, I hope. That's a graphite. It's actually really nice. It's quite sparkly, but not in a sort of blingy way. It's very, very subtle. The front is brushed stainless steel, which I sort of call semi-matte. You can see my reflection in it, but it's not too shiny. Okay. There are no handles on the side, which adds to its sort of sleek look. The handles are recessed, so you open the door using the bottom of the fridge door on the top of the freezer door. Just open it up. We'll look at the side door first, and then we'll work our way down. Okay. As you can see, it's a standard fridge door really. Room for eggs, cheese, spreads, bottles, cartons. We haven't got very much in here at the minute because we wanted you to see it clearly. There's a blank bit at the bottom here because they've given over the space to the drawer at the bottom of the fridge, which I'll show you in a minute. We'll start at the top. Here's the control panel. It's flashing at the minute because I've had the door open. But it's not tricky to use, but you have to sort of fiddle around a little bit to get it to work, but it's absolutely fine. There's also a facility for vacation setting. There are 3 shelves, 4 if you count the one on the top of the bin at the bottom. You can't really alter the position of the shelves as far as I can see, so what you see is what you get. There is a tiny ridge at the top of this shelf. I don't know whether you can see. You could probably move this one up an inch. I don't know whether that would help, but it looks as though you can. There's a sliding wine rack here, which is really handy. It means you don't have to put your wine in the door, I should say, of the fridge, and it won't weigh the door down. Just show you the back. Now, our old fridge was always getting frosted up. We were always chipping things out of the back. So I'm looking forward to not having to do that with this one. This is a easy slide shelf. So you can get to those things that are at the back, tricky to get hold of. You can probably hear the tringing noise. That's telling me I've had the door open too long. Quite handy, but you couldn't really hear it in another room, I don't think. It's very, very soft. I'll just show you the best part of this fridge, which is this drawer at the bottom. It really is big. It's brilliant. Loads of room for fruit, vegetables, all those salads in the summer, if we ever get a summer. And it's got loads and loads of room. I'm really pleased with that because my old fridge had a drawer the size of a shoebox, so it's brilliant to be able to pack loads of things in there. One thing I do need to mention, you need to keep things low at the front here because when the fridge door closes, this shelf sort of goes in over the top of this section, and if you've got tall things at the front, you'll knock them over. I mean, if you had a jug of liquid or something, you could have all sorts of stuff spilling all over the fridge if you knocked it over when the door shuts, so you have to be mindful of that. I mean, these 2 things here are the perfect depth. They'll just sort of slide underneath here when it closes, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, we'll just do the freezer now. Okay, I'll just open up now. Now we think this fridge freezer is perfect for a couple, maybe a small family. I think if you do a lot of freezing, a lot of batch freezing, or you have a very large family, do a lot of shopping, this particular freezer may not be big enough for you. So you might want to bear that in mind, but it's perfect for us, a couple. As you see, there's quite a lot of stuff in here. We haven't filled it up completely. There's the tring again. Here's the second drawer down. Quite a lot of stuff in there as well, but we haven't filled that up either. Anyway, I'll just give you our marks here. Now we reckon this fridge freezer is worth 4 stars out of 5. There are a couple of bits that you can't complain about, but are worth mentioning. The manual is pretty bad. It's not been translated terribly well, and it's not terribly easy to understand. And also, because you can't move the shelves around too much, that sort of knocks the mark off. But for appearance and value for money, we definitely give it a 5 stars for that, because really, for the price it costs, it's a very, very good deal, we think. So we can recommend this wholeheartedly. We're very pleased we've got it. Thank you for listening and looking at my review. I hope it's been helpful.